Alright, Aldrich by Kronos gonna bring you a interesting game. So I played a couple different games trying to figure out what kind of deck I can play against. Um, First one he brought out was EC. Definitely cannot play this against 4-strip mine format. So he brought out a different deck that was just basically like a red and green Stompy, which is kind of cool. But what I'm actually playing is... Sorry about all the noise. Apparently my son doesn't like his toys in that spot. But I brought a 4 horseman deck out, so this is what I'm going to play in the next tournament, and I wanted to test out a few things. So let's actually watch this and see what happens. Now, if you don't know what 4 horseman is, you can kind of see some of the cards down there. Blight, Triskelions. Looks like I'm going to have 3 Trikes in my hand. I don't know if I kept that one or not. Not sure what's in my hand. But either way, basically it's the 4 original expansion sets, and there's a pretty good list of banned cards for a reason. For example, Library of Alexandria is just too good for Magic, so it's banned. Restrictions like Workshop, like you see right there. Even Mishra's Factory is restricted. Moat is banned. There's a lot of different formats, but it makes it feel like it's the old original Magic. So there's a first turn Pixie. There's the Singleton Factory I have. Looks like I'm going to throw a rocket launcher out. Oh, he's just wondering what the rocket launcher is. I was just explaining for 2 mana, I can pretty much ping 1 damage as much as I want. So if I start sacking creatures or something like that. Oh, I'm just doing my life total there. Well, let's see what we got. Swing for 1. Oop, and we got Elvish Archers. Yeah, buddy. Oh, looks like I'm taking a point of damage to play an elf. Yeah, some of these are proxied. 4 Horsemen is please proxy, because I want you to be able to play and have fun. That's the original Magical, is to play and have fun. Didn't matter if you had the real card or not. Oh, there's another mountain. Let's see what we got. I just picked up one of those blue mountains, actually. I'm going to alter it. Somebody was asking me about it, and I didn't have the money, and I happened to find an order for a couple dollars, and I picked up one. What have we got? Oh yeah, one of the Triskelions. I've been taking a lot of damage here. Down to 13 already. These guys are doing some work against me. Here's another attack, but I'm gonna ping as he goes to combat, so I don't take damage from that. Now the idea behind this deck is actually Priests of Yawgmoth. There are 2 demons in here just for the fun, but I basically want to sack artifacts. Doing here? Looks like I'm confused myself. Oh, I used one of his green to play Sullivan Library. Okay. That makes sense. I had to use the factory because I can't use the workshop for the mana. Alright, so he bolts my Triskelion. I'm gonna... Looks like... I think I swung with the elf and that's it. I can't really see his life total with the glare. Alright, there is a protection from black. Not really worried about those things. Another trike? Yep, another trike. I think I had 3 of those in my opening hand if I actually read right, so it's kind of a weird setup, but I'm going to ping that and swing for 1 again. So it looks like he's down to 17. And I am way behind. regrowth. Oh, there's a bolt. Alright, so that tells me he doesn't have removal in his hand, but I am gonna ping him for a couple again. So I should bring him to 15 if I'm correct. Use a Sylvan Library here and see what I'm looking at. Play a swamp. Looks like I needed black. Playing a Suchi. What else am I doing? Oh, I'm gonna attack for 3. I should put him to 12. Yep. Now I'm kind of on aggression here. Oh, I love Killer Bees. Such a cool card. I love this guy's deck. It's like a red and green Stompy, but it's like the type you would play as when Magic first came out. You just kind of play whatever. I think he even had oh man, I'll let you know when it comes out. He has some other cards in here that are just awesome cards that you don't typically see. What am I doing here? Oh, it looks like I'm still looking at library here. Trying to figure out what I'm taking. So I'm taking a Maze of Ith. Looks like I'm trying to figure out how to play something. I'm guessing it's a trike. Because I want to... Oh, there's a... No. Oh yeah, Triskelion, there we go. I don't know why I threw a Blight down there, but... Apparently I was a little out of it. My bad. A Blight in this format is because Maze of Ith and these things are restricted. So if someone plays a Maze of Ith or Diamond Valley or any of those restricted cards, a Blight will... Basically, it's the same as destroying it. There's an attack for 4. He's going to take it. Brings him down to 8. I thought I would... Oh, yeah, that's right, the Maze of Ith. Yep. And always attack. People forget Maze of Ith all the time. I don't know why, but it's like 20% of the time I go to attack, people hesitate this and they take the damage. I think I have him dead now. I don't think there's anything that he can do. Looks like I'm going all out. We're trying to decide. I don't think he has a way out of this. Okay. I'm walking him through all the damage on it. And that's it. Now he's showing me his hand. 2 Bloodlusts. Talk about death. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That would have been like 15 damage if I remember correctly. Let's go on to game 2. Alright, let's see what we got. So I remember that card I was thinking earlier, Rock Hydra. So I do play a lot of one-offs and odd cards too. So I have like Hell's Caretaker and different stuff like that in this deck. I always forget to fix my life. I'm horrible at that. Sorry, guys. I love the pixies. They're dangerous, man. And Giant Growth or a Bloodlust. He had a Bloodlust in his hand. That's 5 damage right there. It's a whole dice gone. Don't underestimate red and green. There's another Elvish Archers. What do I got? Fellware Stone. Looks like I have a couple Fellware Stone. Looks like I have a lot of mana. Not much to do with it yet. Let's see what happens. And 4 Horsemen is usually a slower start. This deck can do super fast. 4 Horsemen doesn't have lightning bolts and stuff because there's no alpha and beta, but it does have chains. And some other ways of doing direct damage, but oh, there's another Fellware Stone. Do anything else? 2, 3. Oh, a book. Okay. Jilum Tome. Passing with 4. Looks like I'm starting off awful slow. Oh man, there's another 3 damage. Am I taking more? Waiting for Bloodlusts. Nope, Rock Hydra, baby. That's what I was thinking about before. I love Rock Hydra. That's such a cool card. It's looking pretty bad for me. If I don't get some stuff out here pretty soon, I am so dead. We're kind of talking and laughing about Rock Hydra. I had to ask him. It's been so long since I've seen that card. Oh, there's a Strip Mine. That was when I was learning how to alter. Hey, Tetravis, 4/4 flyer. Well, that's a problem. Now I got another actual 4 Horsemen game here too to do, which I'll post right after this one. Hopefully I have enough time. Looks like my kid's stimming and playing with his toys and watching Bluey, so I should be good for another round here. And if you guys have videos that you've played, just send them to me. I'll be more than happy to do commentary and post them. I enjoy this stuff. I think it's fun. There's a... What are we doing? Tap into... Oh, we're putting a head on. That's one card that's pretty cool, because if you got nothing to do, you grow the heads. I've seen people Giant Growth, Berserk, Bloodlust that thing, and dig Death. People laugh at it, but that's a lot stronger than you think. Alright, so I'm going to split off my guys. So I have 3 1/1s as tokens, and then a actual 1/1. What do we got now? Tetravis? Scallion? What do we got? Oh, Trike. Looks like just passing with 3. Oh, there's a bolt. What are we bolting? Oh no, he thought the Triskelion used a counter, but I didn't. Yeah, I was just kind of re-showing him the 3. And he's, you know, I'm old school, so it's for fun. I was just kind of walking him through the whole process. He was thinking it was like Rock Hydra where it was 0, but he forgot that 3 means 3 plus 1 plus 1s for a 1/1 creature, not a 0. Alright, looks like the pass. Well, let's see what we got. I'd really like to get a priest and show you guys what this thing does, but what might happen? Oh yeah, baby, Yawgmoth Demon, 6/6 flying first strike. Did not have a priest to play him for pretty much free, but hey. Now see, if I had a priest, what I could do is sack either the Trike with no counters or the Tetravis. If I sacked either one of them, that would give me black mana. Well, basically, that's the casting cost of Yawgmoth Demon. So if I split off my flyers, I can sacrifice 1 for Yawgmoth Demon. Have 3 tokens there. So it's basically 3 turns on board without anything else of a 6/6 flying first strike death machine. This is where he's sitting there going, okay, I might be at 20, but I'm not at 20. These were fun games. I really enjoyed playing with this guy. I hope we get to play more games. He's awesome. I told him all about 4 Horsemen and sent him the information for it, because if you haven't tried it, and you want to know what Magic was originally, he played all kinds of jank stuff. Duels are allowed. For obvious reasons. Well, that's it. I'm going to ping them down. And then I think I'm just shooting him. Oh, I shot itself. What was I doing, I think? I don't know what I was thinking. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 damage. Oh, that's right. I shot the last point, and then I had to sack it to the demon. Yeah, now I know what I was doing. Oh, there's a bolt. And another bolt. Destroys the demon. So I'm going to take his green out. Sorry, apparently I still have a lot of challenges. Alright, Religion earn them. And a pass with 2. Looks like that was a good little idea, because I saw he was hurting on green for a while now, and I took him out of green. The only thing you really do is keep pumping his Rock Hydra. Trying to tell what those 2 cards are in my hand, because I could always use the book to cycle 1 out. Oops, Sylvan Library. That's what I want. They're singletons also. Alright, so there is a rocket launcher again. And I have 1. So Sylvan Library is also a 1-off. So there's attack with everything. Let's see he at? He is at, I think that's an 8. I can't tell. There's a swing. I was expecting like 3 bloodlusts at this point. I didn't know what to expect. What do we got? Oh, big dragon. How cool is that? Oh, I know what I was holding in my hand now. I remember this. Watch this. This is another old school card. You don't see that often, but it's very powerful for black removal. Especially if you play artifacts. People usually waste all their removal on artifacts and Sullivan libraries and stuff like that. There's an oubliette. If you don't know what that is, look it up. I basically take that dragon and I shove him in a pit under the ground, and he stays there until oubliette leaves play. And there's enough damage for kill. Alright, let's see if we got any more games going on here. Alright, so we got a little bit of a bonus game here. I believe this is a bonus game at least. Looks like I'm fixing the camera slightly. Next game, you'll be able to see my new playmats I won from Four Horsemen. I got a signed demonic Tudor playmat. Love this playmat. Such a beautiful playmat. You'll see that in the next video. Let's fast forward here a minute. I'm not sure what happened. Alright, I'm back. Looks like I got to run for something. I think my son needed something real quick. Alright, there's an Orbog. Orborg? Ooh, God, I don't remember the actual name of that thing. Orborg, I believe. And looks like that's all I had, so I'm guessing there's going to be a first striker. Yep, there's an Elvish Archer. Great card when you have giant growths and bolts. You can bolt something, like say you have a, 5/5 staring you in the face Juzam. You bolt the Juzam, and then you block with the first strike, and the Juzam dies, and your creature stays alive. So not just giant growths, but lightning bolts. Well, it looks like I'm throwing a stone out. Another slow starter. I actually am taking apart, I shouldn't say that. I took apart my entire Swedish deck, and I turned it around, and I'm trying to decide on a name. So it's basically the creature of triple S, but it is a 12 to 13 bolt. So it's basically a counter burn deck, but your creatures are white based and artifact based. So I kind of don't want to call it triple S because it's not a control deck. I feel like just calling it not your dad's or not your mom's counter burn. I'm going to fast forward this because I'm not sure what happened. Oh, looks like my hand just moved. Maybe I'm back. There we go. I believe my kid dropped something and I had to go clean it up. Sorry, everybody. There's a swing. Nice, the one-off land leech. 2/2 first striker. And there's a strip mine. Not exactly what I want, but we'll see what happens. Oh, there's a Suji. I'm just gonna take it. I'm expecting giant growths and stuff, so let's see what's up my sleeve. Ooh, Diamond Valley. That was a good top deck. Do I have another Suchi? Or Urnum? What do I have? Oh, Urnum. Okay. That's why I'm not worried about it. Urnum's a 5 toughness. Now, I do things a lot, so I think I'm running them sideboard this this tournament, but I do have things called Cry Shields. It's a 2 artifact drop, and it's 2 mana, and it takes the toughness, or the casting cost of the creature and adds it to the toughness. Well, you can imagine what that does with Diamond Valley. Oh, there's a swing again. I'm gonna block. Yep, there's the giant growth I expected. So it's still considered blocked, but I'm gonna sack it for 5. So I'm gonna gain 5, and I'm gonna take 2. Attack for 4. He has to take it. Looks like he's at 12. Looks like the glare just magically got better there. Alright, there's an attack again. I'm going to do this again. I expect another. Oh, there's a lightning bolt. Okay, workshop. I've been thinking I've been forgetting, or I've been using it and not been able to, but the Orborg takes away for strike. So there's a swing for 4 again. So now he's down to 8. And I have Triskelion. Swing for 4. Looks like I'm picking the archer. I'm gonna block. There's the bolt. I'm gonna ping him for 2. And then looks like I'm just blocking. Or letting it die. I could have sacked it to the... Yeah, it looks like I'm not sure what happened there, but I should have sacked it to Diamond Valley. Change my life total. But I wasn't really thinking too much because I knew I already had it, so... There's the swing for 4 and the ping for the rest of the life. Alright, so that was a good time, so I hope you guys have a wonderful day. If you see that CC2224, I forget his real name, but he's awesome. Say hello to him. Have a wonderful day.